this will be it. Fourth quarter, Pearl Smith will lose to number 11, it looked like. And now we start off 12-9 in favor of Rogue. Now Karis will go away. They want that all day. They didn't look for her there. And now there's going to be a push off, and it's going to be a man up for La Jolla United. They're saying that Ivanka pushed off of number 11, and so here comes La Jolla on their first man up. And they'll swing it around. Number 11 and number 10 will go back and forth, and that'll go off the hardware, and then that'll get put in. So number 11 didn't get it at first, came off the hardware, and it rebounded so flush off of the crossbar that it came all the way out to the 5. So, and then 11 had another chance, and that went in. So, and now Coach Zach Reeve giving some instruction. Whatever that was from Ivanka, it was too hot for Pearl. It was outside of Pearl's radius, and number 11 beat Pearl to it. And they'll look, that's a really hot pass. Ivanka will come up with it. It's going to go the other way. And now Hannah Moore will take a long ball and will elevate. Number 13 will work on Hannah. And we'll just dump off to Brigitte Folks. Rose got 14 seconds left and all their personnel, so we'll see what they look to do here. There's Soleil Wood, number 7 on her, ordinary foul. She'll dump inside, and number 5 is kicked off. Soleil Wood will fire, and number 1, the keeper, will turn that aside. Hannah Moore will get her arms out and really do a nice job. Could have been an ordinary foul on Hannah, but Lottie let it go because she was just being so aggressive. Here's Ivanka slowing down the La Jolla attack. Hannah Moore swimming pace for pace with number 13 and staying with her. A nice job by Taylor, parrying it high onto the bar, onto the top side of the bar, and ultimately out. So now it's a 2-meter throw and a new 30-second clock. Remains 12-9 in favor of La Jolla. There's number 5, Karis. Again, just such a dangerous shooter. That's 10 assisting 5, and it's 12-10 in favor of Rogue. You can see Ernie Medina doing some great work with Bull Coleman, just in-game corrections. Ernie really just actively coaching there, getting the Rogue starters thinking about some of the finer points of their game, whether fighting in set or on the perimeter and the umbrella in attacking position. Ernie just wants them to think about, their positioning with their hands and wrists and how they're getting positioned. Brigitte Foltz a little trouble with that, and now Brigitte's going to win an ordinary, and she'll look over to Attica. Attica has it taken away, and the ball gets taken away. Number 14's coming off, and they'll come work it around. There's Hannah, and Brigitte will try to tip it in but have it taken away. There's Hannah taking it back. Their shot clock is low. There's Soleil having a thought about it. She'll just look inside to Attica, but there's too many people there. Ordinary foul. And now Pearl, and excellent work, and it's going to go the other way. And there's Karis trying to break, and Ivanka will try to swim her. And just beautiful work by Karis to kind of spin after the initial stop by Ivanka, which was not easy to do. Put her full body in front of Karis, and Coach Zach Reeve yelling, help, with the lone attacker there, center cage, wanting someone else to get on the shooter's arm as Ivanka was under the water, making the initial stop with her body. But that help came too late. Soleil Wood was there on the 2 post, but not in a position to actually stop the drive. Rogue will switch personnel entirely. And it is, I believe it's 12-11, unless I missed a goal here. It's 12-11 in favor of Rogue. Okay, and now Rogue coming back. And there's a whistle off the deck from one of the swim coaches. I think the girls paused for a second. Now Elena's going to go wide and look wide for Bo Coleman. A nice drive pass. Elena and Bo Coleman have been combining for, dry passes into set, which is not common in polo, but it's working for Elena and Bo. That's Giancola Coleman with 3:18 left. It's 13-11 in favor of Rogue. But it's working. Elena's getting the ball to where no one except Bo is, and Bo's catching it cleanly. There's Ivanka challenging number 9. Hands up, so no call. Now number 12 is swinging there. Elena catches up and closes on it. Now Elena will dump it off to Taylor. Taylor will look long. There's number 12. Attica Gardner will look in. Drawn ordinary foul. Now she's got Kai cutting across. A beautiful drive by Kai, but it's going to be for naught. Lonnie's going to give a 5. Lonnie's going to give a 5 to Rogue 619. There was certainly there was a player on Kailea's arm, and I think it was where that player was what caused the 5 to be called. The player was behind Kailea. Here comes Ellie Ferrero. Ellie legs up and scores Rogue's 14th goal. It's 14-11 in favor of Rogue. And now there's 2:34 left. So that's Ferrero, who takes the 5 that was created by Reef on a drive to the weak side. Attica Gardner finding Kailea. Kailea winding up and with her arm back in shooting position, had her arm held from behind, and that's ultimately what created the 5-meter opportunity. There's Ellie Ferrero winning, and now Coach Zach Reeves saying, don't stop off the win. Actually swim in and take number 8, and that's exactly what Ellie's going to look to do here. And Ellie will I'm not sure what happened here. It's going the other way. So Ellie seemed to be okay. So there's a whistle before the shot, and now Rogue is going 6-on-5. There's Bo to Ivanka. Elena called for it for a second, and now number 2 will take it. And there are two La Jolla swimmers. Wise giving of an ordinary foul there. And now there's a 3-on-2 developing for La Jolla. Nice work by Kailea, but it wasn't nice enough. The ball got wide. And it's going to be a timeout taken by Rogue. So the ball got just wide enough that even though Kailea got a hand on it, it looked like number 8 was waiting there to just kind of push it into the side netting. And I believe we are now looking at either 13 or 14 at 12 in favor of Rogue. I think Rogue has a 1-goal advantage now, maybe 2. And we'll start back up now. A minute 33 left in the fourth quarter. It's a timeout. Lonnie's saying beat in the middle. It's a timeout. Rogue should be able to set up in full tank, but he'll say start in the middle. It was a goal, so I think that's why they've got to start everyone in the middle and not where they want to. Bo will look into Kai. Elena will go out wide. Kai will see Elena wide. Number 16 is Kailea. Elena with a good wet pass. So there's Giancola assisting Ferrero. 1:18 left, fourth quarter. It's, I believe, 14-12 in favor of Rogue. I've got no scoreboard, and my scorekeeping partner is refereeing the game, so we'll say 14-12, but Rogue is certainly up. Excellent stuff by Kalea Reeve. An ordinary foul. And now Kai will look wide at Attica. Ellie will go to the opposite post, but this should be for Attica to take herself. So, and now Coach Zach Reeves saying, look, Attica, that shot goes in. It was hard, it was excellent. But if you've got that kind of space, go ahead and dive into center cage. As Ellie swims away from you, dive into center cage and take the whole cage, leaving nothing to chance. It's a great goal no matter what by Attica Gardner. A wonderful shot that found the side netting, 1 minute left. It's, we'll call it 15-12 in favor of Rogue. Ordinary foul on Ellie Ferrero. She's going to back up. Now Elena will challenge 16. Ordinary foul. She's got to back up. Hold on. Now Elena is going to get kicked off. And it's going to be a 6-on-5. So Elena not making any attempt to back up at all. And that's going to lead to a 6-on-5. 20 seconds left. La Jolla trying to narrow the gap to 2 goals. And a beautiful, beautiful field block. I couldn't tell if that was Brigitte or Attica. We'll have to look at this when we watch it again. But just a beautiful field block. Taylor looking in. I like that until I don't, as far as if some of their A players were out there, we might have seen somebody try to steal it away from Taylor as they did during JO qualifiers. Taylor was looking back, having a conversation with Zach about some last minute shot strategy. Great idea. Taylor has a shot sail wide at the 3 post, and it ends, I believe, with a 15-12 Rogue advantage. Thanks La Jolla United for coming and scrimmaging, and we'll see all of you guys in Orange County for the tune-up tournament, the Challenge Cup. What's it called? Next weekend after July 4th. Okay, see you soon.